All right, so something that I wanted to at least try is going through some of the Twitter lore that I have been reading. Now, I did have a video earlier about Twitter, and it's something that I have a hard time posting or finding a niche in that feels worth my time, but it's kind of influencing a lot of my thought process, and I think there's a lot of good cultural gems, thought gems that are on here. And at least weekly, I want to start going through some of the gems that I'm starting to find, because they are, you can share them with people, right, through like a text but like rarely do I ever find it's like the most terminally ill, terminally online, mentally place. So it's like very rare that a normal person, like you are a well-adjusted person in society, and then you are on Twitter posting doing well, and then you're sharing with another well-adjusted person. It's just not the case. So if anything, it's almost like peering into Arkham Asylum, or maybe they're the ones that are right. So let me read one to you that was very very good to start this off. Okay, here we go. Holy shit, I might start unironically believing that World War I was the end of the world. I might become a World War I eschatologist. The world was killed by 1914 and we are still in its death throes. Astonishingly coherent, Armageddon was over a century ago. Interesting. Schizo posting. I mean, when it comes to something like that, I have a hard time with there was so much prosperity that I have seen, and then that has kind of been like ripped away in like a weird way, that like some of this stuff just feels so poignant and true. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so here we have another from Heliotrope. Under 40s are being forced into permanent adolescence so that elder Lloyds can have nice on-paper gains. On assets they literally will not be able to liquidate because all potential buyers got put into crystals. Average boomer in 2035 will essentially give their investment directly to a nursing home for 5 years of applesauce before succumbing to a botched euthanasia at the hands of some atavistic specimen of the long-lost Lemurian root race. It's a lot to unpack here. Kind of taps onto some of the points of like boomers living so long and being in control has completely warped our society and made and like women not having kids and being like 80 years old to like run corporations has completely thrown off all natural order that humans have had. And as we see here is what we can do is just kind of best skepticize like what happens next, I guess you could say, on part of those things. So essentially it was in response to Trump saying that house prices are not going to go down. whatever. I'm kind of past over that kind of stuff. I mean, what's going on in some senses too, and especially with like this YouTube channel, is like I know a lot of millennials and Zoomers are pretty upset about the hoarding of assets and things, but a lot of this channel and stuff that I'm trying to promote, and the reason why, you know, I'm not like, dude, like, of course, dude, do I want Zen this morning, or like to hit some like relief? Like, fuck yeah, man. But like, that's not the point. Like, the point of this channel is to like start enjoying the ride in the process and decompress for myself and my viewers from the insanity, you know, and also have a fun joke. So this is the first attempt to kind of share with you some of at least what I read, because it's fucking funny, man. Anyways, on to some more X-Lore. Let's see if I find one more, because I'm going through my bookmarks right now. Let's see here. You remember how Tony Soprano was depressed and suicidal until his mother put out a hit on him and he had to fight off those two black guys with guns, and how in a twist of fate that struggle made him want to live again. That feels like a metaphor for the West right now. That perfectly coincides with the last point that I made. You know, until everything is gone and things, you know, you're at your deathbed, then you'll really start being like, did I live or whatever. Yeah, so maybe try and focus today. Stop looking at your phone and listen to this video while you go walk. You know, that's my highest recommendation, right? But that's it for now. This was a new thing I wanted to try, and I'm going to do more often, as long as it doesn't take much more than 7 minutes of my time and like 2 minutes to edit. All right, peace.